What's up, YouTube? SHOT Show 2022 here at the Chris Reeve booth. Tim Reeve himself. How's it going, Tim?
Good, man. How you doing?
Good. We're going to look at some of the new offerings from Chris Reeve and talk about the finishes and what new things they got going on.
Yeah, pretty simple stuff, but just some fun little nuancy changes. Starting off with the this new flag graphic called the Forever flag. We've put a lot of American flags on Sabenzas over the years, and this is kind of the newest one, the latest and greatest. Kind of want to go with a subtle, everyday carry type theme. Tumble blade, keeping it simple. We're a lot of the buzz out there has been on the new kind of crushed glass finish that we've been doing. We're known for our sandblasted finish. It's a little more tacky. It gets nice patina and snail trails and stuff like that. You can clean it up really nice. That's what we're known for, but it's kind of been due time for us to play with something else. So this is just another option. Nice. It's got a little more sheen to it, a little more luster, but it's just, you don't lose the grip. It's not sliding out of your hands by any means, but is just kind of slick and refined. Kind of polishes up in the corners and doesn't snail trail really at all. So that's just kind of some new stuff. When it comes to the wood inlays, we've always done a polished, we've always had a polished handle and polished blade, kind of the gentleman classic look, and that was the only option for the longest time. We've just recently opened up as another option blasted handles with the tumble blade with the woods. It's been asked for a long time, and we've moved all of the wood inlays to having that crushed glass finish. So it's just a little more resilient to the scratches and things like that, especially with wood inlays. We can't really refurbish the handles. You can't pop that wood out without, breaking up the wood. So, nothing. As I've said it a couple of times, we're not saving babies or curing hunger or anything here, but we've got just a couple little things, nuancy things for the enthusiasts that people have been asking for a while.
Yeah. Is this going to be like a dealer exclusive, the flag, or is that going to be
Nope.
from Chris Reeve?
Wide open. Yeah, wide open.
A lot of dealers will have them.
Yeah, dealers have been coming through, placing a lot of orders. You can order it direct off of our website too, whichever way you want to go. Probably the fastest way you'll see it is through the dealers. What's wild is we're about 24 months out on just about everything, and so it will be quite a while before you start seeing them actually hit the market. It's just, this is the climate that we're in. I mean, the knife industry is, the demand just has gone through the roof, which is awesome. And I can say, being a part of the industry on the manufacturing side and knowing a lot of the guys, we are all putting out more knives than we ever have before. And so it's just the demand is so high. So it's good problems to have.
So speaking of that, we were talking a little bit about MagnaCut earlier. Is that?
Yeah.
Tell me more about what Chris Reeve can do with that steel.
Yeah, so that's kind of on the horizon. It's on its way. We've got a lot of S45 in-house. We've got a lot of blades to move through with that. You build supply chains. You got to have a lot of steel on hand. We do make quite a few knives. We've got 4V on the fixed blades that we kind of got settled into that, and then boom, MagnaCut came out, and it's going to be a great steel. You can go to knifesteelnerds.com to find out all the ins and outs of that. Dr. Laren Thomas kind of explains it really well. He's been on a couple of podcasts. He's been on the Mark of the Maker and stuff like that. So
follow his stuff a lot.
Yeah, he's just a really awesome, super smart guy. Explains it really well. But yeah, so that's going to be kind of on the horizon. What'll be nice about that is we can get all of our products kind of back under one steel. I really like to do that. Find something that's balanced enough that can actually cover all
fixed blades in MagnaCut also?
Yeah, that's what'll be really cool about that. Essentially, the quick clip with MagnaCut is it's essentially 4V strength with insane, off the charts corrosion resistance, and still you can get a really good edge on it and kind of get all the properties of that wear resistance and edge retention that you want with a lot of the steels like S45 and 390, things like that. So it's usually if you have your triangle of kind of what you get out of blade steel, it'll be kind of your toughness, your corrosion resistance, and your kind of edge retention. And usually if you try and pull say 2 of those to make them better, you're going to lose out on the other one. Like at 4V, you can get a great edge on it. It holds an edge really well. It's super, super tough, but it's got terrible corrosion resistance. You got to coat it. Laren figured out how to grab all 3 corners and pull them all out. So that's
pretty remarkable.
It really is.
I can't wait to get my hands on some MagnaCut.
Yeah, and manufacturing side, it grinds great, it sharpens great, it mills great. I mean, even at Crucible and Niagara, they're saying it's manufacturing really well, but it's taking time to get the manufacturing of the steel, making the steel, just getting that manufacturing up to speed. It just takes a while.
Yeah.
So
Well, it's definitely all the hype in the knife community for sure.
it really
so
is.
This is the new glass finish. Glass, what do you call it? Crushed glass?
Yeah, it's a crushed glass finish, and we do it right over the top of the standard sandblast, so it kind of almost burnishes it down. It's a real clean look. I'm liking it. You know, a lot of the guys, Chris Reeve enthusiasts know about like Sebenza pocket. It starts to chew your pocket apart, and suddenly you're like, your knife is halfway to your knee, you know? Yeah. So it doesn't tear up your pants as much. You can put it in your slacks without tearing them up as much.
Oh, there you go.
But then there's guys that love the sandblast, and to me, it's got a special place in my heart because it's what I've known for 30 years or whatever.
Yeah, I really dig this graphic. I'm gonna actually want to what's up.
Yeah. Clean, simple, you know. It's we're kind of seeing a little bit of a trend recently of guys leaning into like clean, slick, less colorful EDC stuff, you know. And there's place for all of it, you know. We have a toe in each pond. We play with the unique graphics where we really play with some colors and some cool graphics. Woods, obviously, and then your everyday carry.
The flag pattern's your newest graphic, right?
Newest graphic, yeah. We just needed to bring out something new, you know, even though it's not going to ship for a while. But yeah, man.
All right, Tim. Well, thanks for your time, bro. Appreciate it.
Thanks for coming by.
Yeah.